Hello and welcome to Whisky Resource. My name is Mark and this is review number 62, and today I'm going to be reviewing another single grain whisky because the beans that I reviewed 2 reviews ago is still quite fresh in the head. So today it's going to be the Loch Lomond single grain. This is a miniature sample that I picked up from Masters of Malt. A little bit about Loch Lomond. It's owned by the Loch Lomond Group, who also own Glen Scotia and Little Mill, I believe. It's Loch Lomond. They do a variety of malted whiskies, and they do this grain whisky, which is bottled at 46% ABV. It is non-chill filtered. It is natural colour. It has an average retail price of £27.69, which gives it a value score of 97.54. So compared to the Baines, it's at the other end of the spectrum. It hits the kind of the key things that you want in a whisky. That is non-chill filtered, natural colour, an ABV of 46 or above, which allows you to experience the most of what the whisky has to offer. So you can see from the colour there is really pale straw colour, no obvious colouring in there. So we'll just get straight to it and we'll see what this is like. Never had Loch Lomond grain before. I've got a bottle of Loch Lomond original. The original, the budget malt, but not a grain. So here we go. So instantly it's coming across sweet, similar in sweetness to the Baines, which I'm just going to grab from over there. Just a quick, yeah. Coming across sweet. It's not coming across obviously as a grain. I'm getting fruits. I'm getting pineapple and lemon, a citrusy lemon, and butterscotch. Oh, there we go. I'm getting a little bit of the grain now as I tip the glass a little bit. It's not as sweet as, this has got coconut, obvious coconut and pineapple coming out of it, more tropical. This is a bit more refined. I think I prefer the Baines nose being a bit more tropical. But what's light on the palate? Even though it's a higher ABV, it's much more mellow. And I don't mean on alcohol, I mean in flavour. It's got less substance than the Bain. I'm definitely getting pineapple. I'm not really getting any coconut or anything like that like on the Baines. Just put a drop of water in there. Getting more vanilla, more of a bourbon nose now. It is matured in bourbon casks, ex-bourbon casks. So I'm getting vanilla, more citrus notes, a bit more oak influence. Yeah, it's much more of a bourbony influence now. Bit creamy, a bit of cream, but on the palate. There's nothing overwhelming in the palate. There's no one flavour profile which you kind of your mind is attracted to straight away, and makes you try to not focus on other flavours. It draws you straight to it and keeps you on it. Like the Bane, it was coconut and pineapple. With this, there's no one flavour dominates. It's totally different to the Hague. Massively different to the Hague. I actually enjoy the Loch Lomond, I think, more than the Baines. It's got a wider spectrum of fruit flavours going through there. So it's more lemon, a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of other citrus, so a tiny bit of orange maybe. It's caramel. Bit of dark chocolate or milk chocolate. There's a chocolate note on the bitter finish, which is a bit dry, not at all too oaky. And there's that buttery caramel. And the alcohol's there, it's noticeable. You know you're drinking a spirit, and you know to take it easy, unlike the Baines, which was too easy drinking. Yeah, I can get that oak now. It is drying the tongue. Yeah, I quite enjoy that. At £27.69 for a bottle of single grain, we don't know how old it is. It doesn't have an age statement. That's a pleasant enough grain. I'd happily score that an 85. I'd happily buy a bottle of that as a grain. So that is the best grain I've reviewed. On the nose, it wasn't as good as the Baines, but on the palate, it's a bit more complex. There we go. That's it. Laters.